Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Hannah and I am a married 26-year-old mother of two. I've got a 4-year-old little girl and a 2-year-old little boy. Christmas is officially over. Wasn't feeling the festivities this year, but we move. Sometimes it's like that. It is what it is. Um, 2025 will soon be upon us, guys. Has anybody got any New Year's resolutions? I never really like to set myself anything just because I'm the type of person whereas if I don't do something I think if I don't do something I set out to do, I kind of get like annoyed at myself and I just don't really set myself high expectations throughout the year. I know I want to have a low spend. If you guys watched, I can't remember which Vlogmas it was, I discussed just slightly about wanting to have a bit of a low spend year. Obviously, that's not including Disney, but Disney is all paid off and we have all our spending money. So that basically isn't going to be factored into next year. But yeah, we're just going to have a low spend, buy what we need, use up what we've got. If we've got food in the cupboard, use that up instead of going shopping and buying more. Using up shower gels and shampoos and conditioners and deodorants and sprays, all that kind of stuff before um, buying more, using what clothes we have in our wardrobe rather than going out and buying more. Saying that, we do need to get some bits and pieces for Disneyland. Like Jamie needs some more fluffy socks simply because like his are getting a bit ratty now. I want to get some leggings and some like jumpers just slightly oversized because obviously I have the jumpers that I normally wear, but I wear them to work. Um, so I'm just like I just want something there. But I mean, we budget for that anyway, so it's not as though it's out of a budget. Um, but yeah, we're not gonna go too crazy. Obviously, we've got two kids. We still have to buy stuff. That is just life. But we're just gonna try and just rein it in. Try and get some savings. Um, because the rental market right now is poop. So we are considering maybe saving to buy in the future. I don't know. We're still unsure about it. The thing is, though, you learn enough. Like, I don't know, me personally, I wish at school I learned about mortgages and credit cards and things like that rather than learning about the square root of pi and Pythagorean theorem and things like that. You know what I mean? Stuff that's actually going to affect my life now I'm older. I wish we learnt about at school. Luckily, obviously, I watch things on YouTube and I watch like documentaries and things like that about like credit scores and credit cards and things like that. And I think I would like to say I have some kind of idea about it. But I mean, when I was, I don't know, 20, when I took my first one out, I had no clue what an APR is and what an interest rate was because you just never taught it. And I feel like the same goes with buying a house. You're not taught about mortgage rates and you're not taught about, solicitor fees and all this kind of stuff. I don't know the ins and outs of it because you're not taught about any of that. And I feel like um, it would just be nice. I think me and Jamie, we don't want something massive, just something that's just little, just ours. You know what I mean? That's our little slice of. It's just ours. We don't owe rent to someone and things like that. But we're going to see how things pan out. We haven't set anything in stone. We're not like we want to have X amount saved by X amount of time. Um, because you never know what life can throw at you. You never know what expenditures you could have. Obviously, we got screwed over with my car finance, but that's fine. We sorted that out in the end. Honestly, it's such a if I can give anyone advice, if you do not have a car or if you're looking for getting a car on finance, listen to Auntie Hannah. Don't do it. Do not go and get a large finance, or should I say a finance where there's a large sum at the end to pay. Simply because I did that with my first car I had on finance, and I just refinanced that lump sum at the end and paid it off. Well, with this one that I took out, they said that was fine, and then 4 years later, when it came to getting the letter through the door and I phoned them up to do the refinance of the lump sum, they then decided to tell me, I'm sorry, we've stopped doing that 2 years ago. And obviously, they just stopped it full stop. And they said everyone was in the same boat, blah, 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 blah. So, listen to Auntie Hannah, okay? Don't do it. If you can afford not to do it, don't do it. Or my better bet would probably go and get a bank loan if you can. Don't go and get, don't listen to me. I'm not a debt advisor. But if you need a car, if I could do it all over again, I would do it through getting a bank loan, because I got pooped on with this car company. But like my mum says, it was a very expensive lesson learned. Never gonna get a car on finance again, especially not through a car dealership. But we learn. Do I begrudge previous hand? I mean, we needed a car. We was just starting our family. We needed a bigger car, and it's just what happened. We made that choice when we were younger. We've got to now live with that choice. I need a car. I mean, we could sell the car or get but I like my car. We paid off most of it. We wouldn't be able to get a car for what was left on the car to pay, things like that. So, yeah. But I mean, I'm not a professional. I don't know. I'm not a money person. I'm no Martin Lewis, so don't take what I say as like gospel, because I don't know. But yeah, we're going into the new year. We're going fresh. Um, Obviously we are having to pay the last of my car off. Because obviously we had to take out other circumstances. I'm not going to go too much into money situations, because I know obviously it's a very taboo subject for a lot of people. But we're going to try and pay as much as we can off in 2025. Get it down as low as we can. That's our main focus. If we can't, I'm not going to beat myself up. It'll still be paid by the end of the 3 years. But it's just that little bit extra. Just, I don't know. We're just going to see how things go. We're just going to pan out the year. I want to go out more with the kids. Not so much, excuse me, not so much like to parks and to farm parks and, out like that. Just like, we are thinking of maybe possibly going on like a caravan holiday at some point this year. Maybe. We're not entirely sure. We can get a cheap one during the school year, and we'll just take Isabella out of school, because obviously she isn't 5 yet. So, touch wood, no fine will come. Watch me jinx myself. A lot of people have said, and I think I've even had comments on here saying, well, I've had both sides. Some saying that someone that they know who's got a child the same age as Isabella has been fined, and then I've had other people saying that they know people that have got kids Isabella's age and they haven't been fined. So I'm just gonna wait and see if I get fined through the door, and then we'll see. I don't know. We'll see how things go. But yeah, I just want to do. I want to be more. I want to say family oriented, but I mean, obviously, it's always been with our family and things like that. But I just mean more like memories more than buying stuff. You know what I mean? Because, and I know it's my own fault, but I always spoil the kids, and I have no one else to blame but myself, because I do. Um, because I like buying them things, and we are in a very fortunate position where we can afford to. So I do, but my children's attitude is starting very young, where they are coming very entitled. Um, Maybe it's just an age thing. Maybe they'll grow out of it. Hopefully they will. But I feel like, and me and Jamie have discussed it, something's got to change because of how they act. It's just, I don't want to be bringing people, you know what I mean? I don't want to be raising children that have that entitlement. Um, because the world owes you nothing. You know what I mean? But I mean, we'll see. I think it's just a stage they're going through. But I mean, they're getting better. They are getting better. Um, and to be honest, when we go out, they're not always asking for stuff now. They are really, really good, and they do understand the meaning of no, we can't get something every time we come out. Um, maybe next time, or wait for your birthday. We'll put it on your birthday list or your Christmas. You know what I mean? Whatever's closest. But yeah. So there is that. But I don't know. I don't really have too many resignations. I'd love to hear about your guys' resignations, because I feel like, I mean, a lot of people have the same ones. Then they go to the gym or lose weight or eat healthier. And I mean, I never bother with any of that. I just think As long as you eat a good diet, you're fine. I'm running around after the kids all day. I clean at work, I come home, I clean the house, I'm doing washing, I'm dusting, I'm changing litter, I'm walking the dog, you know what I mean? I feel like I'm always on the move. Always on the move. Um, so yeah, so things like that. I mean, I'm not really too too pressurized on myself for that. And sometimes it's nice just to have a sit down, have a cup of tea, and have a penguin. Have a little penguin, and it's my little treat sometimes. Only if I've got penguins in the house. Right now, I do. I currently have a cup of tea sat right next to me, and a penguin waiting to be had once I do this voiceover. But I couldn't believe how long it took me to take off or take down all these decorations. I even went through them all. I'll show you. I mean, you guys see at the end, the decorations and stuff that we chose to give away, that someone has collected already at this point. I put on like a local gifting site, and someone's already come and collected them. But I don't know. I don't know what it is. I just kind of feel like I hate clutter. Um, for the first couple of weeks, I love the decorations all up and everything. But then when I'm like, oh, that really needs cleaning, or that all needs washing, and this needs washing. To be honest, I don't wash the like doormat and that other carpet thing. I always wash them when they come back out of storage, because I'm like, what's the point of me washing them to put them into storage to then have to wash them again when they come back out of storage, and just, you know what I mean? So I just I wash them all at the end, or when they come back out in like next November. But I'm very satisfied that everything's down now, everything's put away. Anything we wanted to get rid of or give away, we have done. We can't believe it's been 2 weeks. On Monday, so you guys will be seeing this. I'm pretty certain on the 27th I'll be uploading this, which is Friday. On Monday it would have been 2 weeks since I've done a food shop. 2 weeks. But I am going back to obviously my weekly food shops. Touch wood, it's not going to be too busy. Now Christmas is over. Oh my word! I saw on Facebook, because I'm part of like this like bargains and stuff galore or something like that. I can't remember what the Facebook page is called. And people are going ham at Lush. I mean, spend your dough how you see fit. You do you. But I mean, I saw these some people, and they had like bootfuls of bags from Lush, and went like, and obviously these other ones had like their table, and it was just covered in bath bombs and things like that. I mean, I can't stand getting in a bath, because I just think you're just stewing in. I feel like a human stew, just stewing in my own dirt. And I know people are like, we have a shower before, and then that's too much faff. I've got 2 young kids. I don't have time to have a shower and then have a bath. Think all that water I'd be wasting. I can't be dealing with that. Obviously, if that is your idea of heaven, then you do you. Whatever makes you happy. But the amount of money these people must have spent on Lush bath bombs is astounding. And I know they do great deals. I remember last year we went to town on Boxing Day, and basically there was no deals. Basically everywhere was closed. We nipped into Tesco's on the way home because we needed something for the kids, and Tesco's was closed. This year they all seem to be open, and you just think, wow. Well, I didn't leave the house. I didn't leave the house on Christmas Day. I didn't leave the house on Boxing Day, and it was bliss. I barely even got out. I didn't even get out my pajamas. Okay, I regret nothing. I sat in my pajamas with a hot water bottle, me fluffy socks and slippers on, cup of tea in my hand most of the time, and I ate my body weight in chocolate. So yeah, great time. Right, guys. What's going on with my camera? It's moved. We're all done. This is all the stuff that's inside the house. Yeah, baby. This stuff is stuff I'm getting rid of. We just don't like, or it's broken, or whatever. Jamie's still got to do the outside. He's going to do that on his day off, so probably like Tuesday, because we've got to go food shopping Monday. But it's all done. I managed to get it all in. Just this. I've got like 6 boxes left over of various sizes that I can repurpose throughout the house. But yeah, I managed to get rid of a good few things that are broken or have torn, or, you know, just not a vibe anymore. But yeah. Yeah, guys, I hope you've enjoyed the video. I will see you
in the next one. If you like my content, please feel free to like and subscribe. It means so much to me. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.